Hello Mochis! I was talking to a friend the other day and she was sharing how she thought she's not feminine enough for being who she is because she is the first child of the family and she is the big sister to her sibling. And as a big sister myself, I can really relate to what she was saying. I remember the time when I also questioned myself whether I was being too masculine as a girl. I had a dilemma. On one hand, I really wanted to change who I am and become more feminine because I thought that was the only way that I would be likable to the people around me. On the other hand, I really struggled to change who I am because the truth is we are who we are because of the life destinies we've been through. The essence in all of us that make us unique and different is not something that can be changed easily, nor do I want to change it because that's what makes me me. And what I also find interesting is that a lot of girls that want to become more feminine or want to embody more feminine energy are already very feminine people I know. Feminine energy is a very new topic. In the past, we never question ourselves whether we are feminine enough or whether we want to become more feminine because we are already feminine as women. So it is a very new topic that emerged in the past few years and it is a very interesting topic that worth exploring further.
So let's explore it. What is feminine energy and what is masculine energy? Feminine energy is intuitive and nurturing, whilst masculine energy is assertive and dominant. Some common traits associated with feminine energy are gentle, intuitive, creative, empathic, nurturing, and receptive. I would describe it like flowing water, the interconnectedness with the soul and the heart. Some obvious traits associated with masculine energy are stable, logical, protective, honest, and ambitious. I would describe it like a hard rock that is grounded on knowledge of discernment and righteousness. The term feminine energy has been popularized in the past few years. As the anti-feminist movement arises, there are more and more influencers talking about how to be in your feminine era. Somehow, in these type of videos, it is always a pretty lady with a full face of makeup and dressed in a very feminine way, emphasizing how women should have certain feminine qualities but ignoring or even diminishing the masculine traits which are also important for us to thrive in the world. This notion of how a woman should be and act with the imbalance of hyperfemininity is painted to be a desirable cookie-cutter role model for tons of young girls and women across generations.
I think this is common sense, but I just wanted to point out that wearing a lot of makeup and wearing pretty dresses or high heels does not make you a more feminine person, nor does it give you more feminine energy. It may make you appear more feminine at first glance, but once people get to know you, who you are really shows from inside out. And the same thing applies to men.
Everybody has feminine and masculine energy. In fact, we cannot function without traits from both sides. Whether you're working or not, women need certain masculine traits such as honesty, assertiveness, organization, and planning skills to contribute as a responsible human being in our day-to-day life. Men need certain feminine traits to be gentle and caring for the weak, people they want to protect. Men also need to connect with their heart and soul. We are who we are because the way we are brought up, cultural background, people we surround ourselves with, past events, and so on. These all constitute a part of who we are. And that is okay because that is what makes us unique and different. None of us have chosen to be born in a specific culture, family, or under the way we were brought up. This is all God's plan. So there is no need to shame the way we are, and there is no better or worse of how a woman should be like and what a man should be like, as long as you are being your true self. Because a woman being herself is already feminine in her natural self, a man being himself is already naturally masculine. God intended it to be so natural that it does not require a vast amount of energy and effort to become more feminine or masculine, nor do we need textbooks or gurus to teach us how to be a man or a woman. Wanting to be more yourself is a good thing, but forcing yourself to be more feminine or have more so-called feminine energy or become more feminine than how you naturally are is basically pushing away the masculine side in you and fragmenting yourself from your masculine self. It can create a lot of shame on your masculine traits, and you may get out of that natural balance of yin and yang in you. I'm not trying to be woo here, but it is a good analogy to demonstrate this. The world is full of oppositions that balance each other: cold versus hot, light versus darkness, and masculine versus feminine. If you are a woman, you would have more feminine traits naturally, and if you're a man, you will have more masculine traits naturally. Some women may have slightly more feminine traits than other women, and some men may have slightly more masculine traits than other men. That is all natural. But I cannot say that a hyper feminine woman without any masculine trait or a man without any feminine trait are attractive, nor how God intended us to be.
The goal should not be focused on being more masculine or feminine. The goal should be focused on becoming more and more your natural self. Most of us carry some historical baggages and some emotional traumas that may have swayed us out of our natural balance of yin and yang, which may take a lot of time and effort to heal and to make peace with in order to become your true self.
So, my last word is keep healing the wounds, keep working on yourself, keep following what inspires you to be the better version of yourself that truly aligns with who you are. And if there is a final product of you at the end of this process, that you will be the most authentic you, imperfectly perfect to God.